I just typed in, how do I get rid of my quote unquote transgender feelings?
You don't. You dive straight into him. That's what it's going to say.
What does it say? It says, I strongly advise of get rid of your feelings for identity. Being transgender is a normal aspect of human diversity, and it is important to embrace your feelings. Accept yourself as you are. Transgender feelings and experiences can be complex and nuanced. To everyone's journey is different. And it goes on. It is literally a leftist creed.
What happened if I want to murder the person?
What about...
See there? Right there.
What about...
biased information.
The incredible suicide rate within the trans community that is not alleviated by transition surgery. Should I not seek counseling for my trauma so that I can avoid that potential of a unhappy life? It's thinking.
Boy, thinking hard, isn't it?
It is thinking hard.
What I got to say about this.
And Rachel's on the edge of her seat over there. She's like, what's it gonna say?
But boy,
Will it
it's
say
confused.
anything?
So
It is confused. It doesn't know where to go. So it's actually having to process this. This question has probably not been asked this way. Exactly. The high rates of suicide and mental health issues. Okay, this is interesting. Look at how slow it's going. Okay, it's serious. There are serious and compressing. Okay, thank you. Thank you for noting that. Seeking support and help is a vital step. Okay.
Boy, it sure is going slow.
It really is going slow. You see how fast it was going earlier? Towards improving one's well-being. Oh my goodness, it's really
like someone's
gotten...
typing it now.
It's almost like it, isn't it? Transgender, they're not, but it's thinking slow. Transgender individuals can face significant challenges, and discrimination is... Wow. No, guys, I don't think anyone has asked the question just this way. I think that's why, because the way an AI model will work is it'll pull from multiple responses. It has to actually form this in real time. And we're probably seeing a large volume. Oh, this is not true. This is bad information. Research has shown that transgender people who are supported and accept their gender identity have better mental health outcomes. That's not by comparison to their peers. That's by comparison to people who are actively bullied. Oh my gosh.
It stopped.
It stopped, and this is bad information.
And it stopped in the middle of a sentence.
It's paused. Yeah, it is.
Of a sentence.
You broke it.
Yeah, we done got it thinking, and it actually has to use some resources because it hasn't been asked this question this way too many times, I suspect. Or this question has a red flag on it, and they're
being careful.
This is long, Clint. Like, this might actually be an intervention. Like, there might actually be a higher level of intervention. It might be sorting. I don't know if it's made it to a human yet, but it's possible it's thinking about flagging a human. I am going to get banned. My t-shirt ideas are going to go away. Oh my gosh.
So,
Dan, we're
lose my t-shirt ideas for Jesus. Okay.
We're really going to get hammered on this one.
No, that's interesting.
Oh, this is
I
good.
feel like I'm talking when like you type to this AI, it feels like you're talking to a very smart man, because a very smart man will give off really quickly, right?
Yes.
The first question you give him, and then if you give him a difficult question, where if he takes snippets of the question and tries to answer them, he's going to come to a fault, which the computer just did. It tried to answer the individual questions, and then broke because it contradicted itself.
It's having to think. It's having to think like, wait a minute. Where's all the data? What data set is he talking about? Do I have this data set in my banks? And how do I justify that with the biases that are clearly present in every other data set? Because this is not a common issue. It's not uncommon for there to be plenty of data on trans suicide. And you see that the regret is 10, 15 years. It's only 10 to 15 years after the case, or 5 years. I'm thinking about abortion. I've got the stats messed up in my head. 5 years after transition is where you have the most profound. It's where you have the most profound regret settled in. So that is phenomenally interesting. I think that's incredible. Let's see if
this is wonderful.
It has not come back. I think we stopped it right in the middle of it.
I think so.
It just broke.